Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to the VBS Academy. So you guys know I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really crazy video for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you guys the EQ mistakes you're making that are ruining your mix. Stop doing these things. I'm going to show you right now what to stop doing and watch your mixes get better immediately. All right, let's fix those vocals up. I won't over talk it. If you got a template, if you don't have a template for recording in Logic or recording in Pro Tools, I got free templates down below. Check them out. They're going to completely change the game for you, get you sounding great right away. All right, let's play back the track and then I'll jump into the mistakes you're making.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it.
Okay, cool. So as you can hear, the recording is clean. The balance is all over the place. It's terribly balanced. So let's work on that. I'm going to take the ad-libs out because we're not going to be working on those, just the lead vocal. And so that's the first problem. If you're having issues getting your EQ right, the track is probably not balanced well. And so let's get the balance dialed in and hear how everything kind of comes out a little bit better. So let's go to the mixer. I'm just going to look at the all Vox knob as well as the music bus knob. It looks like we boosted the vocals during tracking, but let's see where everything is now.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement.
Okay, cool. So we need to get some more of the beat turned down. What I'm going to do, instead of using it the way I did, I'm actually going to bypass the trim and I'm going to go into the VMR and I'm going to use the trimmer here because sometimes I like to be able to boost the input going into the channel strip, and I think that helps. So let's bring this back, maybe 9 dB, and we'll hear it.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Down bad, stay patient.
And so if you're looking for how to really balance the vocal and beat, listen for the clap. The vocal and the clap should kind of be at the same level. Sometimes the clap can be just over the vocal, and that's a good way to kind of determine where you should place your vocals and beat volume-wise. Generally, if the beat is mixed pretty well. So I like that balance, and you can hear the EQ sounds infinitely better already just by making the track more balanced. Let's hear it.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement. Can't believe.
Cool. So I like that. Let's run with that. The second thing that you're probably doing wrong is that you're boosting instead of cutting, right? It sounds simple, but it makes a world of difference. So if you're looking for brightness out of your vocal, the first thing we generally do is go to the mid-range or go to the high end and we crank it up. And that's the wrong thing to do. Try cutting some of the low end first and see if that lets the high end shine out more. So let's try to do that. I'm just going to see if there's nothing on the VMR, so we'll leave it as is. I'm going to grab an Infinity EQ, but you can use the stock EQ within Pro Tools. You can use FabFilter, really any EQ you want to use. I'm just using this one because it shows us graphically where our frequencies are concentrated, like what's doing the most. So let's watch.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it.
Cool. So we're going to cut some of this instead of boost it, but right now is the perfect time to tell you what tip number 3 is. And tip number 3 is you're cutting the wrong area. So we're listening and we think that we need to cut some low end, but if you look, really it's this mid right here in this 500, this low mid, that's the loudest frequency in our vocal. And it's showing us visually that it's louder than everything else. If we were only solely relying on our ears, we probably would have cut much lower and not really attacked what needed to be attacked. So let's try to get in this 500 range. And then we'll do a sweep. But remember, we're cutting before we boost.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them fragments. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement.
Yeah, that kind of honky, nasally sound, we want to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and cut some of that out, maybe 2 to 3 dB worth. And we're probably still going to cut some of this low end, but first let's just go ahead and do a high pass filter. And I'm going to do a very shallow high pass. And I'll show you guys how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to extend this out so that we actually get to cut some of that low end while we're also still rolling off the low. So we're going to cut some of these upper lows in the 200 range and stuff because it still falls under the curve of the high pass, but we're also rolling off all the low stuff that we don't really need. So let's listen and kind of move it around.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it.
Cool. So that sounds cleaner, but it's quieter. So we have to remember to boost the volume going out of the EQ because we just cut some frequency. We cut at least 2 dB. So let's boost at least 2 and then see how that sounds. We'll flip back and forth. We need to just be able to type this in, man. What is this? We'll go for 2.3. It's close enough.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it.
So as you can see, we cut some frequencies. We slightly boosted it to compensate, but the whole vocal gets more present. It sounds better. So I'm going to go without it and then with it and watch how the vocal just kind of steps forward just a little bit. Watch this.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense.
Cool. I like that. So the fourth tip I'm going to give you guys, and this is the last tip, when it comes to boosting your EQ, go easy. Don't go super hard. Don't go boosting 10 dB unless the vocal really calls for it. But you have to remember that mixing is subtle moves that compound. So you can boost here and you may boost again later if you need to. But it's really about making those subtle moves that are going to add up to a really good finished product. So we're going to boost some high end here, probably up higher than you think. I'm going to say probably 10K or more, but we'll listen and see. So let's go to up here in the 10K range. We'll boost maybe 1 dB, maybe 1.5. Let's go here and see how it sounds.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense.
Cool, man. And really, that's all you need to EQ a vocal. I mean, honestly, it'll take you 5 minutes to really dial in an EQ. The problem is we start to overthink it. We start cutting too many frequencies. We start boosting too much. And then we got to undo all the things that we did and kind of ruined our vocal. So if you want to take this the next step, just load in Instant Mix. You're going to have a finished song. So let's do that. And maybe we'll grab an RVox or something for the vocal just to kind of control it a little bit. But let's hear it after we add Instant Mix. Perfect. So Instant Mix is just a template that has everything set up for the master bus and the mix bus. And when you add those two fully mixed buses onto your rough song or your well-balanced rough song, it really transforms it into an instantly mixed, really fat, full, punchy sounding track. So let's hear it. I actually haven't heard any of this yet. We just added Instant Mix. So let's play it back and see.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember.
It needs a little bit of control. The vocals are a little too loud, but listen to how punchy it got. Listen to how much louder the song got, how much fuller, how much wider, literally from adding a master bus and adding a mix bus with the plugins already laid out for you. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't checked out Instant Mix, check it out. It's also down below. All right, so let's go ahead and add an RVox to this vocal just to control it a little bit, and I think we'll be there.
Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Down bad, stay patient. Just say that we made it. Counting all them Franklins. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping up my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shoes fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Can't believe.
Cool, man, and as you can see, that quick, we got a really great sounding song that's ready to go out. We can stream this right now and let it fly, man. It's that quick when you use the tips that I teach. Look, man, if you need some more help, drop me a line down below. Remember, my name is Vivi, and I'm here for you. Stay humble, make diamonds only. Peace.
Just say that we made it, counting all them Franklin's. Can't believe that we made it. Remember trapping out my mama basement. Can't believe that we made it. Remember shit was fucked up, ain't make sense. Can't believe that we made it. Can't believe that we made it.